One thing that I saw during the Hawks game that was very interesting, and I'm like, hey, yeah, that's kind of unusual because I know a lot of people have predicted AD to be the MVP of this season.
Yeah.
And AD has been below a lot of people's expectations. He's averaging just above 22 points. Going into the Boston game, he was about 21. He's averaging just under 9 rebounds a game. Has this been a very underwhelming season for you watching Anthony Davis?
Kind of think so. I mean, I'm expecting. I don't know. I just the bar set so high because of like legends like Kobe, and Magic. It's like you expect everyone to always drop 30 and average 30 a night, or just like that's kind of like the standard. I mean, is that how you would kind of see it too?
I think with Anthony Davis, it kind of comes out where it's just like him coasting.
Yeah.
It feels as if he's literally swimming, and then he goes like, all right, let me do the doggy before I finish the rest of my lap.
It's funny you say that because now I could kind of see that only because Vogel made a comment about saving Caruso for the end of the season. It's like one of those things, when you finally make it, or you kind of coast for a little bit when you make a huge achievement. For example, when stand-up was alive and well in Los Angeles, as soon as I recorded my special, I was like, cool, I'm just going to coast. And I literally just coasted for way too long, but I coasted until I was like, all right, back again. And then pandemic happened and all that stuff. But I get it. It's just kind of human nature. You want to take a break. You want to relax, especially knowing that, okay, we can still make it to the end. But, we still got, 80 games to go through, or 82 games to go through before we get to that end. So I ain't worried about them not making it. I know what they're doing. It's kind of a common thing with teams that kind of win championships, right?
In this case, I would say because it's 2 months, yes.
Yeah.
But I would say if it's the NFL, then it's just it's part of the game.
Oh, it's different. Yeah.
NBA, I don't
basketball.
know.
Yeah.
If it was the Spurs, the Spurs would definitely do that where they would rest. They were known for resting players like Tim Duncan, but yeah, it's just they would normally on a normal offseason, they would just have enough time to recuperate.
That's why it's this year's a little different, only because of the whole situation that's going on. You got courtside Karens yelling at you, spreading that COVID. Which they should test it for a lot of other things. I'm really curious what the results would be. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought for going for that joke. It's my fault. Sorry. What were we talking about?
Talking about Anthony Davis. Basically, with Anthony Davis, we could say this. I don't think he's 100% playing right now.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And I don't think when it comes to it, look, they're playing him. They're trying to play him every game. And I think it's because of, the label of load management.
Do you think he's hurt?
I do think he's hurt. And I think comparing him to when he was with the Pelicans, it could be the mildest injuries, and he would sit out.
And that's
but now that he's with the Lakers, he's like, no, I want to play. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Is that how we kind of got the label of being not soft, but not just necessarily giving it all? Because I know he kind of received some criticism about that. Like one of the reasons why he doesn't want to play the 5 because he doesn't want to get banged up.
Yeah.
So would you put that in that same kind of pile of is it just an excuse or is it just actual just?
And that's another thing. Why did you sign Anthony Davis if you're just going to expect him to be soft? If you're going to treat him like a privileged child?
Yeah, see, I guess there's so many mixed. It's a mixed bag because you could also say it's early in the season, which it is. He doesn't have to get that aggressive yet. If it was the tail end of the season and we're about to start the playoffs, then that's when I would be concerned.
Yeah.
But since it's early, yeah, you can cut him some slack.
I will say though, to your comment about him playing the 4,
yeah,
it's a very encouraging sign to see him now play the 5 with Trez.
Yes.
So when you see Trez and AD in the lineup too, you see that Anthony Davis is willing to go okay, you go ahead, you play the 4, I'll play the 5. And Trez has actually been that's a monster combo. Maybe not defensively, but offensively, then you have to watch out because AD still can go around the perimeter and Trez will stay close to the rim.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Like I said, we're gonna be fine, especially if they give Caruso the right time and the right amount of minutes. Because defensively he's been great too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about THT? I haven't really been paying attention to too much of THT.
He played the Boston game. That was a delight to see. He also played in Philly.
Okay, I was too drunk for that game, so I kind of barely remember that. That's why I'm asking you. I remember the end.
It was a very, very encouraging sign to see Talen Horton-Tucker come off the bench first in the Boston game.
Oh, that's right. That's right. See, he's already getting he's getting that blood on his shirt now, especially against Boston. That's what you want.